evening.
I'm Kenneth Kaamik.
And I am Sofia Guevara.
And to update you with the latest news,
Here's RRL.
Real,
reliable, and live news. First ever hotline between leaders in the RRL Summit. Will this resolve the global diplomatic issues?
As of April 20, 2018, the Republic of North and South Korea has installed the first ever telephone hotline between their leaders.
As they prepare for a rare summit next week aimed at resolving the nuclear standoff with Pyongyang, the call was conducted on the hotline between Seoul's presidential Blue House and Pyongyang's powerful State Affairs Commission. South Korean officials say that the hotline, which will be maintained after the summit, will help facilitate dialogue and reduce misunderstandings during the times of tension. To prepare themselves before meeting in person, they've decided to have their first conversation through the telephone. As the smooth phone call ran for 4 minutes and 19 seconds, and being only the third summit meeting between Kim Jong and Moon Jae-in since the Korean War, they said that this could prove to be a significance to the global diplomatic push in resolving the North Korean nuclear crisis.
For real, reliable, and live news, this is Fatima Flores reporting for RRL Channel.
Sereno declares Paul Sal-ins. Is it right to impeach her from her position?
In Manila, Philippines, the Chief Justice Maria Lourdes Sereno on Friday asserted that she has religiously filed all of her asserted assets, liabilities, and net worth during her stay as a professor in the University of the Philippines.
The Chief Justice said that she has already recovered 11 of her SALNs and has direct proof that she filed at least 12 SALNs during her time working at the University of the Philippines. Calida sought Sereno's ouster from her position as he said that Sereno failed to meet the integrity test when she filed only 3 SALNs in 2012 during her application for the Chief Justice post.
Jewel Bolaños bringing you national news from RRL Channel, real, reliable, and live news.
Construction of the parking lot in Burnham Park is against the will of the residents. Park or parking lot, which will benefit the residents of Baguio.
Burnham Park was named as a cultural heritage, considering that it's more than 50 years old. It is located at the center of Baguio City, which is a top tourist attraction for its cold climate. During the City Council's consultation on the plan to build a multi-level parking building with concession areas along the former with auditorium at Burnham Park.
Burnham Park was named as a cultural heritage, considering that it's more than 50 years old. It is located at the center of Baguio City, which is a top tourist attraction for its cold climate. During the City Council's consultation on the plan to build a multi-level parking building with concession areas along the former city auditorium at Burnham Park, the groups insist that development in Burnham Park should be kept at a minimum as this is a historical place, an aquifer of the city, and the only nature park in the central business district, and also argued that the park is for people, not for cars. It is a recreation ground and activity. Some of village's people also argued that they need a park and not another business center. Baguio has reached the limit of its carrying capacity. As a matter of fact, they have to accept reality and look somewhere else, preferably outside Baguio Center for a hotel and mall.
This is Shara Lee from the RRL Channel for real, reliable, and live news.
Open tryouts for SBCA women's volleyball team. Will they be able to get the best players? And will they still be a great team?
Bali yung philosophy ko sa coaching, kumbaga, kapag ako nag-coach, like, i-relate ko siya sa totoong buhay. Kasi, yung kung paano mo pine-prepare yung bata, ganun din siya dapat parang ipe-prepare mo din siya sa after niya maglaro. Yung training process, yung journey niya habang naglalaro siya, related kasi siya after mo na maglaro. So, yung inano ka sa kanila, since kayo, student athletes, diba? Yung number 1 kasi natin, kung paano babalansein yung oras mo. Unlike kasi ibang students, nakafocus lang yan sa aral eh. Pero sila, as student athletes, diba, kailangan ma-maintain yung certain grade. At the same time, hindi ka makamiss ng practices tsaka ng games. So, mahirap, pero at the same time, kasi yun din ang makakatulong sa'yo eh. Puro high school naman yung hinahandle kasi, di ba? At least dito, may mapupuntahan yung mga bata, may matutulungan ka naman.
Okay, thank you, Coach, for answering that questions that we gave to you.
Now, let us call on Michael Vasco for the day's weather report.
Good evening, Manila. I'm Michael Vasco giving the weather forecast for this week. We have a temperature of 36 degrees Celsius in this wonderful evening of April 23. For the following days, Tuesday to Thursday, we'll have partly cool weather. Then, for the rest of the week, we'll have slightly hotter evenings due to the summer season here in the Philippines. That's all for the weather forecast this week. Thank you for tuning in.
We're now live at Crystal Supermarket in India, where Beauty Library's first ever product to feminine mist is available. It is also available in all Restaurant Supermarkets and Robinsons nationwide. I am Dea Alpitan reporting from RRL China, during your life and life.
Beauty Library is a new brand created by women, for women, that aims to change how they live by targeting to fill a gap in the personal care industry. Your story began in 2016 when they were looking for the right feminine hygiene product that are safe to use, all natural, innovative, and perfect on the go. Beauty Library has launched their first ever product here in the Philippines. It is the Feminine Mist. It is the first 100% all natural plant extract, antibacterial, and odor neutralizer feminine spray for the intimate area. It is formulated intently to be used for no rinse, leave-on application. It helps prevent and reduce dryness, irritation, itchiness, inflammation, ingrown hair, and discomfort. It is hypoallergenic and dermatologist tested. It is now available at all Rostan's, supermarkets, and Robinsons department stores nationwide.